Today we are here to honor Bobby Pugh, a man who has been my steadfast companion for the past 34 years.
Bobby Pugh was born on May 31st, 1945 in Lancaster, Ohio, to Richard and Ruth Pugh. The oldest of 5 children, Bobby grew up in a tight-knit family where work ethic and curiosity were simply part of daily life. Around the age of 12, Bobby would make his way down to the Lancaster Fairgrounds, standing in quiet awe as Gooding Amusement Company rolled in and brought the Midway to life. Watching the rides rise from the ground sparked a fascination that never left him. That spark turned into a job at Millersport Sweet Corn Festival, where Bobby worked a ring-a-duck game. When a player won, his job was to grab the duck, remove the ring, and hand over the prize. No small task when the ducks were very real, wings flapping and water flying everywhere. It was messy, unpredictable, and unforgettable, just like the carnival itself. Away from the Midway, Bobby developed another passion, car racing. He raced throughout high school, collecting trophies along the way. The Pugh family lived just 207 miles from Indianapolis, and every Memorial Day they packed up fried chicken and made the drive to attend the Indy 500. Summers also meant weekends boating on Buckeye Lake, planting a lifelong love of the water. Even today, photos of the families Chris Kraft and Bobby at the helm of a speedboat tell that story without words. After high school, Bobby attended Ohio University, but college life didn't quite fit. Leaving school, his father put him to work driving a truck for RT Pugh Motor Transportation, hauling coal that kept homes and businesses warm. Bobby also found himself drawn to older automobiles, eventually managing the family's auto salvage yard. Then the carnival came calling again. A man down the street owned 3 kiddie rides booked with Gooding Amusements and spent winters warming up at the Pugh Trucking Company. Bobby's father saw an opportunity. In 1963, he purchased a brand new cylinder tilt-a-whirl and booked it with Gooding, sending Bobby out on the road to run it. Bobby fell in love with the life immediately. A few years later, father and son decided to go all in. With a $100,000 advance from his dad, Bobby purchased 5 rides and generators, built ticket boxes, wired the show, and Pugh Amusement Company was born. Not long after, the draft arrived. Bobby joined the Army National Guard, balancing guard duties while running the show. After missing several meetings, he was activated and sent to Germany. Serving honorably in a tank unit, Bobby saw little action, passing time reading hot rod magazines and dreaming of the Midway. When his obligation was fulfilled, he returned home and back to the carnival. The business continued to grow, and in 1979, with the purchase of Gooding Amusement Company, Bobby renamed the operation Pugh Shows. He introduced matching canvas, uniforms, and pay-one price promotions, all while working side by side with family.
He's the man, Bobby Pugh, single-handedly changed the Midway dress code forever. Bobby has been our best friend and mentor for over 40 years. And for those of us who know him best, this isn't just recognition for what he's accomplished, it's recognition for the way he's done it.
You know that I have very fond memories from when Pugh shows played the Midway at the Ohio State Fair. It was orange and white canvas as far as the eye could see. In the evening, we'd all come together after the last light went out on the Midway. We'd tell a few stories, share some laughs, and someone inevitably picked up a banjo and started playing Rocky Top. How fun was that?
If there was a Hall of Fame for entertainment after the big wheels lights go out and the show is closed, Bobby would be the first inductee.
Over the years, Bobby and his wife Debbie chose to experience life beyond the family show, traveling independently and working with Rod Link, Royal American, Jimmy Drew, Degler Attractions, Nova Expo with Ron and Edie Sanders, Interstate Amusements with Lou and Joe Weaver, and covering independent space at the Ohio State Fair. Then came a chance meeting of connections. Mutual friend Robin Turner suggested Bobby to Rick Reithofer. Rick hesitated. After all, they were neighbors, and he joked not wanting someone to stop by and borrow a cup of sugar. But the interview happened, and it became the best employment decision of Bobby's life.
Together, we have journeyed through countless booking trips, explored every shopping center, and visited numerous fairs and festivals in pursuit of the best routes in the carnival business. And as Bobby recounts over these many years, we've only had one disagreement, and I can't even recall what that was about. Our bond has blossomed into a deep friendship. Bobby is a remarkable showman, widely respected and cherished by nearly everyone.
One thing you taught me, you were for sure a mentor to me, and probably one of the things that kept me wanting to be in this business was how hard we worked and, how much fun we had.
Bobby joined Rick and Marianne Reithofer, beginning a 32-year partnership that grew into a deep friendship, shared travels, and a bond that extended far beyond the Midway.
With a keen eye for detail, Bobby has never been hesitant to share his insights. He has turned and transformed our show into something truly beautiful. For many years, Bobby and Debbie have been strong supporters of the OABA, participating in fundraisers, contributing to the contribution fund, and engaging in jamborees and auctions, including the Topgolf event in Tampa. Additionally, he has backed numerous politicians in our advocacy efforts to pass important legislation in Congress and in the Senate.
Now at age 80, Bobby has turned in the radio, hung up the keys, and officially retired. He and Debbie are looking forward to traveling the world with family and friends. Their children, Lori Dills, Bo Pugh, Kevin Lampkin, and Casey Lampkin, continue the tradition, all active in show business today.
Mr. Bobby Pugh, congratulations on this tremendous honor. On behalf of the Georgia National Fairgrounds and our staff, we're proud of you. We want to thank you for everything that you've done for our industry. Most importantly, I want to thank you for being a friend.
Reflecting on his life, Bobby says, "I'm an old school carnival guy living in the modern world. I love how our business takes us to new towns every couple of weeks. New faces, new surroundings, new bosses. There are so many nice people everywhere we go. When we pull into a town, we look for the newest and best restaurants. Now that I'm retired, Debbie and I will keep searching for the tastiest food wherever we travel. We have a collection of old boats that we'll finally get to use. I won't miss the stress of finding workers every season or trying to keep up with the endless rules and regulations, but I know we always tried to do the right thing. I'm grateful for younger family members and grandchildren who help me with the new technology, and I love spending time with them."
Congratulations, Bobby. Hall of Fame. Proud to know you. Proud to call you my friend.
Bobby, you've built something very special in this industry. So here's to you and all the great memories. Cheers.
He adds, "When Dad bought that tilt-a-whirl in the 60s, it was the Pugh family's first step into the carnival business. Debbie's family has fifth-generation members working across the country, so together we have many cherished friends and family at Reithofer, Straits, Name, and Degler to visit in retirement. The outdoor amusement business has been my entire working life, and I couldn't be prouder to have been a part of it."
Bobby, we are so proud of you and what you've accomplished. And as you move into this next phase of your life and retirement, Robin, I want to remind you guys that that means you can not really slow down, but maybe start drinking earlier in the day or being naughty earlier in the day and enjoying life like you should and as you always have.
Bobby is truly deserving of this Hall of Fame honor and so much more, as he has devoted his life to serving our industry.
Today, Robert Clark Bobby Pugh stands as a member of the Outdoor Amusement Business Association Hall of Fame. A life lived on the road, built on family, fueled by passion, and forever tied to the glow of the Midway lights.